What's up, everyone? I know it's been a while since we've had a video like this, since I made a video like this, and for me, this is something that I wanted to do a little bit differently this year, and to kind of go back to, you know, why I got into photography and videography to begin with, which was with vlog type videos. And you know, I don't really know what exactly this is other than some sort of video, vlog video, but you know, there's definitely, I know the why behind what I'm doing here, and more on that in a bit. First things first though, it's time to get a little run in, a little workout. Running portion's done. Time for a little cool down and then the workout. So I just finished the workout. Didn't really film it all that much just because I was trying to do it pretty quickly. So I had to cut it short a little bit too because I'm running a little bit behind. I have a tendency to kind of pack too much into my day, and you know, I'm working on it. One day it'll get better, but that day's not today. Also, while I was working out, I was trying to figure out, you know, what's going on with the stock market right now. I've gotten into stock trading during this pandemic, and I haven't been as active on there as I'd like to be. So, for better, for worse, you know, it's some cases good, some cases bad, and yeah, I was trying to learn more about that while also trying to work out. So, but yeah, workout's finished, and now time to get ready and get on to the next part of my day. I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta get ready real quick. So, speaking of the pandemic and you know, getting into stock trading and all that. So one thing that I realized during this whole thing was the fact that I'm just terrible at communication. Like, it was really difficult for me to try to like stay in contact with, you know, keep contact with friends, with family, and I just in general was pretty busy with work and not really going out and doing anything really. So I just stopped like documenting stuff. So this is kind of going back to in terms of the why I'm doing these videos, starting with this one, but was yeah. That has to do with it, but that's a big part of it right there. So yeah, it's like a two-part reason to why I'm doing this. Really just has to do with, you know, kind of keeping people updated on what's going on in my life, but also to kind of document what I have been up to in general, you know. I mean, there's not much, but it's not much, but you know, it's nice to kind of have like a documentation of what my life has been like now and in the future going forward. So on today's day off here in this vlog, I had one obligation, one time I had to meet, and I was still late for that, but he's very patient, he's very kind, he's great behind the camera, and it's Eddie. My friend Eddie. How you doing, Eddie?
How we doing, folks? How we doing? Happy whatever day it is.
What's today? January 28th. Happy January 28th.
Happy January 28th.
Happy January
2021,
28th.
folks.
So Eddie, this video here. Anyway.
Hey, that was a pretty good intro for me.
Yeah,
Pretty good
exactly.
intro.
So the video is kind of about like why I'm doing this, and it has to do with like revelations I've had during quarantine, about the difficulties of like documenting a time period where you're not really doing a whole lot, while also trying to keep people up to date in your life and how you're doing and everything and what you're doing. So what are some revelations you had?
Yeah, no, that's a really good point and really good question to ask. I think the biggest thing that kind of came out of quarantine or just this whole past year was the aspect of that small talk thing that we always used to do of like, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Okay, bye, I'm not gonna talk to you, or whatever. That used to just be like a small talk thing. But now, like with quarantine and everything that's happened, I realized like mental health, emotional health is pretty much being pushed to the forefront when we're interacting with people nowadays. And like I find myself like genuinely interested in how people are, like mentally, emotionally, physically, and not just as like a small talk kind of thing. And I think that's if anything positive were to come out of this whole like experience, that's kind of like a silver lining that I think is something that not just myself but a lot of people are embracing going forward, is checking up on people that you care about and love, and especially giving consent and making sure people are comfortable with, you know, even just the smallest mundane things that we used to do, like high fives or like hanging out with folks, is something that could have really positive, you know, repercussions going forward. And yeah, it's just one of the observations I've had during this whole COVID area.
Successful shoot with Eddie today, out here in North Park, and you know, he had a lot of really good input to add about kind of his revelations about this pandemic, and it was kind of crazy how, you know, there was some relation between our two revelations and how they were connected and stuff. So that was pretty cool to hear his input on that, and just hanging out and shooting some photos. It's been a while since I've done that too, so it felt good to get back out there. Just wanted to kind of summarize, you know, what this video is really about and what these series of videos will. What's the goal, you know, what's the purpose behind them, what's the why, like I mentioned earlier. And you know, for me, it's a way, like I said earlier, to kind of update people in my life about what's going on and how I'm doing and stuff. And then it's also just like a way for me to challenge myself and make some different kinds of videos, and I think the way to do it is through this outlet. Posting on Instagram tends to be kind of like a highlight reel of your life, and this just feels a little bit not as like highlight based and more just kind of like real life, day to day. You know, might be a little mundane, but you know, I like to make things interesting, and creatively I always like that challenge. And I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video, and if you plan on watching the rest of the videos, thank you for doing that too. I'm excited for this new journey and to try something new. It's a little scary, but I'm really glad I'm getting out of my comfort zone here for this. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.